Hello, friends. Oh, I think I better put a light on, maybe. So I am working on my Artzology design team project, and I am using her Ladybug Kit and all the ephemera. I had a customer who wanted to have a Christmas gift for her sister, and she wanted a ladybug. One of her favorite things was ladybugs, and her color was pink. So that kind of was perfect. And Deb at Artzology was like, I couldn't find anything, and then she was like, oh, I'm just working on this. I'm going to finish it up so you can use it. And voila, perfect. Ladybugs and pink. Hi, little girl. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, you can't really be here. So this is the cover. I haven't really finished it, but and I used the painter's masking paper in the green, and I love that. And this is a hardcover journal, and I'm gonna finish this up a little bit more, so it's not quite done, but I love the cover. I think it's beautiful. And then inside, hopefully little girl isn't like right in the way. I have used another one of the pages to put on the inside, and then I put a little, there'll be another piece of paper or lace here, and I liked that little bit of color coming off of the edge. So that's the cover, and it's going to have 3 signatures, and they're basically pretty much all the same, but I'll show you. Here's one of the beautiful papers, and that's the back. Really just gorgeous, gorgeous papers. And here's where I started. Here's one of the papers. It's the back that you can do front and back, so that's fun. And then some of the embellishments are pictures of these beautiful ladies. And this is a tear sheet that Deb included. Here's the inside of this, and this is more like a tag, but I used it inside. And then on the back, some more of that paper. So that's a booklet. I'm not sure if that's going to go in a pocket or if I am indeed going to sew it in the signature, but we'll see. All right, so I'm just going to go through a little bit. I'm not going to tell you all about it because I'll do a final flip through. So here's a guest check with some of the paper and a doily. And Deb does these really cute rounded top tags. And I backed it with some coffee dyed paper. And here's one of her pockets. And each signature has this in it also. Here is just a piece of coffee dyed to-do papers. And let's see, here's a tuck with another tag, some ledger paper, and some other, this is one of those that you used to use, like a notepad for a message that came in, some other paper I had, a statement, and then at the inside of my signature, I'll show you the paper. It's this on one side, and this is the other side. Okay, so today I'm just going to work on this a little bit. I want to add some tabs and a few more things. I'll just show you quickly. I'm not going to go all the way through these, but I'm going to show you the paper here. This is another one. And the inside page is this. Sorry, I was probably off camera with that. And then there's this. That's the outside of the signature. Then the inside of this signature is this one. Fun pages. All right, so I'm getting this worked on and finished up. So let's see, I made these little files come in the ephemera kit. And so here's one folder. I'm going to put some paper in here to make that a little journaling. Here's another one of the little folders. Here's another one. So those are fun. And then also the kit comes with this huge file folder. I'm going to do a little, maybe we'll do this first. Let's embellish this up just on the inside. I inked the outside, so let's just ink up the inside here. I hope everyone's doing well today. I know it's been a while since I did a video, and I struggle with time to do it because I often, as I have told you before, work on my journals when my little kiddos are sleeping, nap time. But I have a little 4-month-old now, and he's a wicked good baby, but he likes to not sleep when everyone else is napping, so that's a little bit hard. And also, if they are napping, I never know if anybody's gonna, wake up, and I use my iPhone to record on, and you can't pause when you record with an iPhone. So that's a little bit of a challenge, but so today is a Saturday, so that's why I can do this today. All right, let's see. So I have some things here. I have a couple of pages here that that didn't get printed the way I wanted them to. So these are actually other file folders, aren't they? Yes, they are. All right, so I'm going to, I think I could use this right on this side because it's kind of the same. So let me just quickly cut this out. So today's not going to be terribly busy for me. I just got to sleep in a little later today, till just like 7, but that's late for me. And my dear Aunt Phyllis passed away on Monday, and today's her service, so we'll be gathering for that. She's the sweetest lady. I mean, always, always, always had a smile. Didn't matter what was going on or what was happening. She had the most beautiful, contagious smile, beautiful blue eyes. This lady was 99 years old. She would have been 100 years old in November. She had quite the life. I often think, I mean, my mom is 92, and I often talk to my mom about all the things that she's seen happen in her life. When you think about being born in, well, my mom was born in 1927, so my aunt was born in, let's see, 1919. And so, think of things that they've seen. I mean, they didn't have, they lived on a farm in rural Vermont, so they didn't have electricity right away. They didn't have running water. They, think of just like telephones. Think of our telephones have come. They didn't have a telephone when my mom was first, was a little girl. And then all of a sudden you could, have a telephone where you could ring up an operator and get, who you wanted to talk to. And then look at the cell phones we have today, and we often talk about just how being able to communicate with people has changed so much. If you needed to you know, wanted to send a letter or talk to someone who didn't live close, you know, your letter was, you know, it took a week or more to get to wherever it was going, probably more than that. And boy, I need a new blade on my cutter. Yikes, it's not, this blade has been in here a while. Anyway, so just think of, you know, now I often FaceTime with my daughters and my granddaughter granddaughters, and you know, my mom is just like amazed, and how does this work? I'm like, oh, I don't really know how all this works, but it works, and it's so fun to stay in touch with them like every day, when, you know, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to. And so just thinking about so many things, radio, television, I mean, all the things that have come about in just the last 100 years. It's pretty amazing to think about all the changes that they've seen. So it's really fun to think about that and talk about that with my Aunt Phyllis, you know, before, and with my mom. There's just so many things that my mom often talks about how lucky they were during the Depression that they lived on a farm, because they had milk and eggs, and her mom would make cheese and bread, and so they, you know, they had food. And in a lot of places during the Depression, that was not the case. People were really hurting to survive through some of that time. Hopefully I can be as well and as healthy as my mom is when I get to be 92. All right, let's get this glued on here. That's kind of fun. And then, I can't wait to finish this one. I have a few orders for Christmas. I'm sorry about that banging. My board is not on even. Ugh, that's made it even worse, didn't it? Maybe that'll help. So I have a couple orders. I have my Gypsy Whimsical one almost done. I have, let's see, my mermaid one is almost done. Of course, none of these have had their signatures sewed in, because I don't know why, but I procrastinate about that. I don't feel like I get their signatures in tight, and it bothers me, and so I tend to procrastinate. Oh, will help. Screen here. Okay, that's pretty good. Make sure we get that really stuck. Okay, that looks great. Okay, so now let's see. I think I'm going to do maybe some, okay, this is bothering me, this wiggle jiggle. Maybe I can move this up a little bit, and then it won't quite so much. There, I don't know. All right, let me grab a piece of my coffee stained paper. I tried to do the coffee stained in a box. Gail did it, and I can't remember her name, but she saw it from someone else, and you put down the doilies and they spray it. Well, they used plastic doilies, and you can see the little pattern on here. I used cloth doilies, and they certainly did not all come out clear, but there is a pattern on here, which is kind of fun. And this one has little bumps in it where that was too. So I am going to just trace around this right here. And I keep getting up to look and make sure I'm in frame, because I'm sometimes not. All right, let's just do this. Okay. sure where this is gonna go in my book, but I like it. Oh, I guess I should have gone up the side here too, huh? Okay, let's do that then. Sometimes, okay. I've been watching a lot of Roxy Creations, Rachel at Roxy Creations, and she's having such technical issues. I feel so bad for her, but I love watching her. She's so funny and so fun to watch, and she just, you know, she does great stuff. I guess, you know, sometimes I think I have to have some great idea or something to work on to videotape, but really, it's just a matter of whatever you're doing, just do it in video, because people just like it. They like to watch, they like to see. And I know you need to see new things. I don't do a lot of brainstorm ideas, but sometimes just when I'm working along, I'll think of something. So, she's fun, and I was watching Gail. Gail is about to have her 10th grandchild. I am about to have my 4th grandchild. I cannot wait. My little grandson, Dean. He's going to be a big brother. So this is my son and his wife. And so Dean just turned 2. So he's going to have a baby brother or sister. We don't know. But Dean assures me that it's going to be a sister. He has decided he is having a sister. He has been consistent with that. Not that a 2-year-old really knows, you know, brother or sister, whatever that means, but he has been consistent the whole time. Sister, it's going to be a sister. So we shall see. I don't know. But that's going to be so much fun. So she's due on the 1st of September, so a couple more weeks. We shall see. Can't wait. And what else? Will be a big change over here in a couple weeks in my daycare, where some of my kiddos will be going to another preschool part of the week and coming to me part of the weekends, and one of my kiddos is just going to go to a preschool, so that's good. It's time, you know, for them to move on to a more formal preschool. Oh, that's gonna bend a little bit. Let's see how that does. I'm gonna need to cut that a little bit. So let's pull this up a little. And I'm just gonna cut this off. Actually, I could do it this way. There. Just cut that off so it doesn't hang over. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's good. Now let's just trim this on the top a little bit. Okay. Very good. Yeah, my little scissors here. Oh, goodness. Sorry about the shakiness. I am just a shaky person. I've just always been that way. I just have shaky hands. My kids do too. It's just one of those things. All right, I like that. So there's lots of journaling space over here, and you can also, you know, journal in here. Very nice. I think that's quite lovely. All right, now, whoops. I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time with this Uhu glue sticking. I don't know if I don't use enough or I don't push it down enough. Maybe I'll use my bone folder and make sure that that's really smushed down. Okay. I really was thinking I'd like to put a little, see, this part up here now is just not sticking. I don't know. All right. I was thinking I'd like to put a little word. All right, that's really bugging me, that back and forth there. But now it's probably, I'll have to make sure I'm, let me make it. You're a little far away. Let's see if I can zoom you in a little. Whoa, a little too much. There, that's maybe better. Okay. I'd like a little word to put here. Let me see. Get out my bag of words here. Let's see. These are all garden words. These are, I'm not sure where I got these from. I am not sure. Could be Tracy Fox, could be, I don't know. But let's see. Earth laughs and flowers. I like that. I wish there was something Ladybug related, but it's really more about flowers. Let's see. How about bloom where you are planted? That would fit in there, I think, pretty nicely. All right, let's see. Cut that right out. They're a little fiddly. That's okay. Okay. Just cover up the little bit of white that's around there that cute. See, won't that look cute right there? Just a little bit extra something, something, huh? I think so. And, sorry about that. Put that right there, maybe. That's cute. Cute, cute. Probably that was totally off. Nope, it wasn't. There it is. Okay, good. That's cute. Okay. There we go. All right, now I wanted to, let me grab out my little package of things here. So there's a few little, some little tags, and then there are some tabs here that I wanted to put here and there on pages in my signatures. And I was thinking, let's see, there's 3 and there's 1. Okay, so I was thinking I would put one on the, let me stick these back in here. I was thinking I would put one of those on the middle page, the middle of the journal. So let's see. So here is the middle. And this could be here, or I could do the polka dot one. I think I like that one in there. Let's see which one would go well in this signature. Oh, huh. Those have the same inside page. That's interesting. I hadn't even noticed that. That could go here. Yeah, that would go nicely right there. I'm gonna just pop that right on here, and let's just make sure that the last one will be good here. I mean, they'll go anywhere because they just will. Yeah, and this one will go down here a little bit. Be more on the bottom. I don't really want to cover that up, but I do want to stagger them so they'll be okay. Well, that's I really have to decide which is my first signature and so on. And I think, which one is this? They're like the two of them. Where is it? Okay, this one. Right, that one is going to be, let's see. This, I think, is my second signature. This is my, yeah, that's my first one. So this one is going to go here up at the top. So just kind of stick that there. Okay. So let's do, I might want a little bit of cheesecloth just under that to make that a little more fun, maybe. Let's see. Just snip a piece off here. And if I put this here. Oh, that's driving me crazy, that unevenness. It's the table that's uneven. It's just ridiculous. Okay, come on. Yeah. I like that little bit of extra something, something. So let's just get that glued on. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for that. You wouldn't have to, but I am, just to make sure we... I've been listening to a podcast. I like to listen to podcasts when I'm crafting too. And I've been listening to Up and Vanished, which has been interesting. It was a cold case, and this woman disappeared, and no one, they never found out, you know, what happened to her or why she vanished, went missing, if she just left or if it was foul play or what. So it was like 10 years later, and this guy decided to do a podcast about, he was looking for something interesting to do a podcast about. And he found this story, and so he did a podcast about it. And I won't tell you what happens, but really, it's really interesting how they go through all they ask readers to write in. Sorry, that's Emma, loud truck. They ask their readers to, call in with questions or whatever. So there's the story part, then there is the question and answer piece, and then there is the evidence piece. So it's quite interesting how the evidence and the questions that are answered. I found it really interesting, and I'm almost at the end of it now, and it was very interesting to listen to this podcast. So that's been fun. It's called Up and Vanished. And I downloaded Spotify, and that's how I listened to it. And it's been fun, very interesting. I listened to another one too a while ago. A lot of them are cold cases or things about people. There was one about, what was it? Oh, Dr. Death, I think was the name of it. And it was about a doctor that was just, he was a surgeon and he was doing things he should not have been doing in his surgeries. And so that was interesting, if not a little scary. Yes. Oh, those are gonna look cute, right? I think those are gonna look really cute. So let's see where we want this one. I wanna make sure it's kind of like as close as the other ones. Let's just see. So probably about there, I guess yeah. Right about there. Whoops, don't push it in. Let's see, I'm just gonna hold it because I wanna put a little bit of a mark so I can remember where I want that to go. I had a really fun time last week when I went to stay with my daughter. I had a week off. Not this last week, but the week before that. And I got to see my other daughter. We took my daughter, Leah's little girl, for the day. And so the cousins could play together and I could see them both. That was super fun. And then my daughter and her husband came and we had dinner at Caitlin's. And then we went back to their house. All of us drove over there to see my granddaughter's little cow. It's a miniature cow, and it's little. I guess it's not going to get more than like 30 inches tall or something. And she's sweet. Her name is Norma. There. Those are cute, right? Those ladybugs don't show as much. I wonder if I should pull that out a little further so they show a little bit. Because it looks a little bit, yeah, that. Okay, I'm going to have to, before I shoot my next video, I'm going to have to fix this mat because it's driving me crazy. All right, so we got those in and we made our little file. So that's super cute. And we are going to stop here and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Visit my shop, Purple Plum Pansies, if you'd like. If you would like my video and comment, and that would be fabulous. Thanks so much.